Let's see if we got everybody.
We got us.
Hello, hello,
Hello,
hello.
hello, hello.
Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? Uh, I have my lovely co-host here, Sheila. Miss Sheila
I'm
is.
filling in for Vanna White.
Okay, I had to go off camera on that one. All right, Miss Vanna White, fill in. Okay. Hello, Margie. How are you? Thank you for joining me.
Everybody.
Hello, hello, hello. If you're coming in on TikTok, please double tap the screen, bring some more people in. All right. Okay. So I'm getting all these notifications. Okay.
Always, huh?
So how is everyone doing tonight? Welcome to Baby Q&A with Ask the Nanny and with She I Am.
I can.
I can. Sorry. She can. Yeah, she can. We have Hello Simply Becca. We have a nanny, newborn care specialist, and doula, postpartum doula in the house.
Yay.
Lactation education in the house. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stop that. I'm being crazy right now. But yeah, you all please type in your questions. Hello, Yvette. How are you? Thank you for joining me. Okay, so type in your questions if you have any baby questions. Okay, I got to figure
That's
this one
okay.
out.
You go that way. I'll go
Okay,
that way.
I got. Okay, let me turn this one this way because they can't see all of us. Okay, let me. Okay, I'm trying to see how close I am. Okay, all right. So tonight we are going to be cooking and have a conversation. First, we are cooking as promised. I told you all I was going to be doing some Thanksgiving things all the way up to Thanksgiving. So tonight is the last night of Thanksgiving. I can't give you all my dressing my dressing recipe. It is on my YouTube channel, however. Go figure. So if you go to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Ask the Nanny, you can find my cornbread dressing recipe. But we're going to make some homemade cranberry sauce, and we're making apple cake tonight. And we're going to be answering questions about postpartum and baby and toddler. And we're going to be talking about the shopping cart video that I put out on Sunday. A lot of you, it gave a lot of anxiety to. But let's get started with the cranberry sauce, and then we'll come back and we'll have conversation. Okay. Now the first thing we're going to do is we need some fresh cranberries. Vanna White is showing you the cranberries. Okay. And we're going to need a cup of water. I put it in my tea kettle because it gets it started faster. So if it needs to boil, and it does need to boil, hold on, there's something in my pot. There's something red in my pot.
Do I need to rinse these or anything?
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to rinse the cranberries off.
Going to rinse the cranberries.
Vanna White is going to rinse the cranberries off. I'm going to get the water. You need 1 cup of water, and you need 1 cup of sugar, and you boil that. So I think I need a little bit more water. The strainer is in this one. Oh, you know what? I do have a strainer here. Okay, we have technical difficulties. Y'all excuse my butt in the air. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Y'all don't need to see all that. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. I can get the one with okay. He's flipping. All right. Bingo. There you go. Okay. So we all good. You know, cooking live on TV. Technical difficulties. Okay, so we have 1 cup of water in our pot. Turn that on. Ooh. And we're going to bring the cup of water with 1 cup of sugar. We're going to bring it to a boil. Let me get a little bit more water because I wasted some. The rinsing is done. All right. So we got to bring that to a boil first. And then we add the cranberries. And then we turn it down low for about 10 minutes. And then the cranberries start to pop. And you'll hear them popping when they start popping. So be ready. Hello, Jasmine. How are you? Thank you for joining me. Who else came in? Malachi. Yes. Hello, Malachi. Thank you for joining me.
My godson's name.
That's my grandson's name. Okay, so Malachi is all over the place. Okay, so you have a popular name, Malachi.
Yes.
Other than it being biblical. So we're gonna let that come to a boil, and then we're gonna add the cranberries. But while we're waiting on that to happen, if you have any questions about your little ones, please put them in the comments box. If you want to participate in tonight's giveaway, please put a color in the comments box. The colors are red, yellow, green, blue, purple, orange, brown, and black. And we already had a color selected, so put one of those colors in the comments box, and at the end, we will definitely be calling out names for the winners. I have a question. Malachi says, "Hey, what is her cook for Thanksgiving dinner with your family and friends?" What am I cooking? Oh, I'm not cooking.
I'm cooking.
She cooking. Vanna White over here is cooking. I'm not cooking. We're going out to eat because I am busy making this Christmas breakfast box, and I got boxes I got to pack and stack, and I got a whole lot to do. So that's why I'm sharing week by week the things that I'm making that I normally make for Christmas, for Thanksgiving holiday. I have shared with you today the cranberry sauce and the corn casserole. On Sunday, we have shared with you the ginger,
yes,
the lemon ginger icebox cake, and we're sharing with you today the apple cake and the cranberries. Okay, so now we add cranberries. Our water is boiling. Let me see. Let me make sure the sugar is not in all in one spot. Okay, and now we're adding the cranberries, and we're gonna bring that back to a boil. After the cranberries cook, after the water starts bubbling, then we'll turn it down. So we're gonna bring that back up to a boil, and then Vanna White over here, she's gonna turn the stove down.
Yeah.
And to
you want
no, it's got to boil first.
Okay.
It's got to come to a boil. It's got to come to a boil, and then they're popping up. They're popping already, y'all.
Yes, they are.
Is it boiling?
It's boiling. It's
okay.
boiling.
Okay, so now turn it down. And
so like a medium, you want it?
Yeah, to a medium low. Yeah, right.
Okay.
Right, that's good. Okay, now I'm gonna set the timer. If I can find it on here. I don't see the timer. Okay, timer. Okay, I'm gonna set for 10 minutes. And hit the start button. Okay.
There you go.
There we go. So in 10 minutes, if you all hear something popping, please don't stay close to that, because if it pops, it might pop on. It might pop on you. So can you please tell her to message me her number, please? Oh, you talking about Vanna White?
Talking about me?
You might be waiting a while. I'm sorry. Happy holidays, Cheyenne. Thank you. Thank you, Maribella. Thank you for following me. Hi, Jody. Hello, Maria. Boss Queen. Hello, Maria. How are you? Okay, so if you all have any questions, please put them in the comments box. If you want to participate in tonight's giveaway, type a color into the comments box. Now, while we are waiting on the cranberries to finish, we're going to start in on our apple cake. Okay. So, the ingredients, Vanna White's going to show you the ingredients. Okay. While I peel the apple, we need 1 yellow cake mix. It's very simple. Just follow the recipe on the back of the cake mix. I, of course, you know me, I have to do my own thing. I add my own thing. The cake mix calls for 3 eggs, a cup of water. Does it say a cup of water?
Okay, it says.
Yes, it calls for a cup of water and
vegetable oil.
And vegetable oil. Now, That's what the box says. You can do what the box says, but I'm going to do me. And me says that I'm going to switch the oil out for some butter because it's just creamier and good and just some melted butter. And I'm going to switch out the water for some milk.
Okay.
I'm just doing me. You can follow the box. If you're nervous about what to add, what not to add, follow the box recipe. Now, I have peeled an apple and I have my core here. Love this little tool, apple core. Okay, so I'm gonna put it on my plate. Can y'all see me from there? Okay, wait a minute.
A little bit. Let me move this out.
Let me move this out of the way. Okay.
Now I think you can be seen.
Okay, so I'm just gonna core my apple just like this. Okay, it must not be lined up with that. Okay, let me try. Okay, there we go. See that? Watch this. Twist, turn,
Bam!
and there's your core your apple. I love this little thing. It works on pears, a lot of different fruits. It works for a lot of different reasons. But what you're gonna do with your apple, let me grab a knife right quick. Is you're gonna slice it. So that it looks like this. You're gonna slice it in half. But instead of cutting it in slices like you would do, you're gonna cut it longwise, lengthwise, instead of, well, horizontal instead of vertical. So what I like to do, and I'm gonna make sure this works, is to slice it across. Let me get a couple slices down. I like to slice it across my.
Looks good.
Okay, this ain't working right.
You want them thicker?
No, I was trying my. There we go. Now I have to get my rhythm.
Yes.
Okay, so your apple slices are going to look like this because you're going to cut them. Hold on. Across the apple, not lengthwise, but across the apple. Let me get this other part. You're going to cut them this way. Cut them across this way instead of this way. So they will look like this. So, because we're going to put this into the cake mix, which is going to make the apple cake. So, I'm going to finish slicing these. Can you peel this one for me?
Okay.
Okay. So let me see if I have any questions. Tell her to message me when you get a minute.
Who is this?
Hi, Justin. How are you? Marisha says pink. Okay, Marisha, we're going for the 8 basic colors in the crayon box. The red, yellow, green, blue, orange, purple, brown, black. What did I miss?
Did you get orange? You did orange.
Orange, red. Okay. The colors that are in the regular
Like
crayon box, like the
colors?
primary colors is red, yellow, green, and blue.
Okay.
We're going for the 8 basic colors. Okay. Maria says purple. Okay. I just want you to have a fair chance of those 8 colors: red, yellow, green, blue, purple, black, brown,
Did we say orange?
and orange. Okay, let me do it again. Red, yellow, blue, green, purple, brown, black, and orange. Those 8 colors. Choose from those 8 colors. So if you've already put a color in there and it's not one of those 8 colors, please choose another color, because I would hate for you to miss out on the giveaway.
I don't need another apple peel.
No,
That's it.
I think that's this should be enough. Once we get this done and peel these 2. Okay, so now I want to talk to you all about shopping. Justin said orange. Sean said green. All right, orange and green in the house.
Orange and green in the house.
Okay. So if you all haven't seen my video on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook, I put up a video on Sunday about shopping. And the shopping video it aggravated me seeing this so many times. People will go to the grocery stores, have their children in the cart, and they push in the cart, and then they walk away. They leave their kids, they're not in the middle of the aisle, but they're kind of on the side of the aisle, and they'll step across and go get something. They turn the kid back on their kids, and they're going to get something, and then they come back to the basket. And I'm the type of hover person that I will stand there next to your cart and watch you and watch your kids and let you know that I'm watching your kids when you come back to your cart, because that is so dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Kids can get snatched. Kids can get fall out. I tell you, these kids are smart. They know how to unbuckle things, and they will climb out of the cart and fall out of the cart. Or I've seen an avalanche of apples from a child just leaning over, and he's leaning and he's leaning and he's leaning, and he finally he's reached it, and his fingers like is on it, he's touching it, and he finally touches it, and that one apple rolls. Ooh. And then the whole apple cart comes.
Felt like dominoes.
It was like 30 apples on the floor. Mom was embarrassed. The guy that was working the produce section was looking at her like, "You serious? Are you serious? You let that child do all these apples?" So then he's got to go pick up the apples, clean the apples, and put them back on the shelf. She's trying to help pick them up, and the kids are crying because they want the apples. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to the kids. Don't leave
safety first.
Don't leave them sitting in the cart by themselves,
unattended.
And I've seen one person who was going around the aisle. She was going around the curve, and she forgot something. She parked her cart at the end of the aisle, went like 3 or 4 feet in. You can't see your children around the corner. You don't know who's going to pass by and pick up your child out of your car. You don't know what's going to happen. So if you all are doing that, please stop. Because I'm the mama. Not only the mama, but the grandmama, yes, and the nanny that will come and sit there and look at you because you left your child sitting there. Yes. I'm that person, because I am an advocate for children. I'm an advocate for their safety. I'm an advocate for I am a mandatory reporter of child abuse, and I don't want your thought process is, well, let me just run back over here and get it. I don't have to take the whole cart. It's too heavy. Well, yeah, you need to take the whole cart because your kids are okay. Our cranberries are ready. Okay, let's turn them off. And then we stir them up. Are they popped?
Some did.
Okay. See, I think we need to let them pop.
Okay, you want me to turn it back on low?
Yes, turn it back on low. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get this out of your ear. Oh, stop. Off. Stop. In.
I put it up a little higher. Maybe it'll make them.
Yeah, we're gonna make them pop. Because they need to pop so they can gel. Because your cranberry sauce will gel on its own. It just needs to make sure that all your cranberries pop before you turn it off. So if they didn't all pop, they need to pop. Oh, here they go. They're popping now.
A little bit more heat.
Okay.
A little more heat.
So anyway, as I was saying, please don't be that person, because I will be that person. I'm the person that will be stalking your child while you are around the corner looking for something. I'll be the one looking at your child, and you'll come back looking at me all creepy and crazy like I'm doing something wrong. And I'll be the one who reminds you, don't do this to your child. That's me. I'm that person. I'm that mama. I'm that nanny. I'm that whatever you want to call me. I'm that safety person.
That's our job.
And yes, I will be in your business that day, because I know a lot of mamas and parents. When I grew up, it took a village. If somebody in my neighborhood saw me doing something wrong, My mama knew about it before I made it home. And she would be all over me. Grandma would be all over me because grandma lived right around the corner. It would go to grandma because I had to go by grandma's house to get home. Grandma would stop me. I'd be in trouble with her, and I'd get home and I'd be in trouble with my mom and daddy. I'm that village person.
That's the way it works.
I'm the village. I still believe that it takes a village to raise a child.
As do I.
And but some people nowadays, they don't believe that it takes the village. Leave my child alone. Keep my child's name out of your mouth. But it's not me being on your keeping your child's name in my mouth. It's me looking out for your child's safety. And maybe you just had a brain fart. We all have brain farts. Yes. You wasn't thinking at the moment. So, yeah. Now, okay. Our cranberries are done. Hold on, I dropped the apple. I don't want to fall in. Slip. I don't want to slip and fall. Okay, so our cranberries are done. And we're just gonna, in a few minutes, I'm gonna let them cool, and then I'm gonna pour them in a bowl so that they can. No. Okay. So, can you slide it to the other? Yeah. Okay. You just. Yeah, I want it off of the heat. Yeah, so it can hurry up and cool down. My favorite nannies. Hi, Sarah. How are you? Thanks for joining me. Let's see who else. Hi, Eli. Or is it Eli or Ellie? Hello, Robert. Robert Anthony. How are you? Hello, Moon. Is it Moonlit? Thank you for the likes. Thank you. Okay, so as I was saying, please don't make me be that parent. Please don't make me be that person to come after you.
Yeah, we don't want to see you guys on 6 o'clock news.
Thank you. I don't want to. You don't want to see me on the 6 o'clock news. And I'm not one to, even though I say I am a reporter, yes, I am a mandated reporter, but everybody makes mistakes. Yes. I'm not there to say, oh, I'm calling Child Protective Services because you left your child unattended while in the grocery store, unless you're on the other side of the store. Now, if you're on the other side of the store and your child is over here, then that's a whole other thing. But if you're just across the aisle and you just went to pick up something right quick, I want to be there to remind you, please don't do this with your child, because just as you walked away from your child, I'm standing right here. I could have snatched your child, walked the other way. I have a smile. Most kids, my husband will tell you, I can walk into the grocery store, into the toy store, in any store, and kids just come and wave at me and say hi. And they have conversations with me. So it's easy for me to go up and say hi. And they wave at me and I smile at them and they'll come and go with me.
Off with your child.
Off with your child. And I'm a safe person. But I just want you to see how quickly something can happen to your child. I saw a child left by, the little plastic bags that they use. I don't
to
have one.
Produce in?
Produce bags. Do I have one?
Don't tell me the child put it over their face.
No, okay. But they were pulling the produce bags. And at 1.5, the child looked to be like 1.5 years old. And if you're pulling the produce bags, there's plastic. Right. Your child is playing with plastic. They can easily put it in their mouth. They can easily take a bite out of it because children that age always putting things in their mouth
all the time.
So I don't want to take a chance on them biting something or getting into something. If you're in the cleaning aisle, there's so many things that they can get into.
Yes.
What I tell you, if they can get past those child safety locks, they can pull the caps off of.
There are many magicians.
Yes. I like to call them little Houdinis.
Yes.
So, yeah, I like to call them little Houdinis. And
you got another, I'm not sure. Oh, that was a notification.
Oh.
Of some sort.
Roberta says, yes. Hello, Red Fire. Thanks for joining me. if you all are just coming in and you want to participate in tonight's giveaway, please, yes,
Okay.
please add a color to the comments box. What are the colors? Vanna White is going to tell you what the colors are.
Okay. Red, yellow, blue, green, orange, black, purple. Is that all of them?
Red, yellow, orange, green, black, purple,
Blue,
blue,
and green.
green, red. Did we say red?
Red. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We
I'm gonna
got-
wash my hands
We
off. I
got,
got eggs
we
on my
got the
hands.
colors.
All right. So now I'm making the cake.
Need a cup, man.
Get my measuring cup right here.
Got one. Okay.
Get my measuring cup. I've already I got my cake mix in here. I got my 3 eggs in here. I'm going to add milk instead of water.
It's gonna be
Because
rich.
that's just me. I like it like that. Because the apples are going to add moisture to your cake. Put some milk in there, my 1 cup of milk. And I'm going to add butter, 1/3 cup of butter, instead of the 1/3 cup of oil,
Shortening or oil or whatever.
the vegetable oil that it originally called for. So I'm going to add this melted butter into my cake mix, and I'm going to mix it up. Okay, here we go. And I like mixing mine with the wire whisk instead of an electric mixer because it gives it a little heaviness instead of that airy taste that the electric mixer gives it. It gives it a heavier, what am I trying to say? The cake comes out feeling heavy.
Give it a little bit more volume or something when you go to eat it.
It feels heavier. It feels like, you know how some cakes are just light and airy? This
Yeah.
is more thick, like a pound cake.
Good. Instead of an angel food cake.
Yeah, instead of an angel food
Got
cake, it tastes more like those red velvet cakes. It has that texture to it. So I'm gonna mix it up real good. Okay, so the key to this is to use a spring form pan. And when it says spring form, this little latch right here, when you take it apart, I won't take it apart because I already floured and oiled and floured my my pan. And if I do that, everything I did was going to come apart. So when you take this apart, take it out of the oven, this ring part will expand and your cake will sit on this part. These are 2 separate parts. The bottom of this and the ring part is 2 separate parts. This is a spring form pan, cake pan. Most people make cheesecakes in this.
Right.
I am making the apple cake in this. So I'm going to stir this up just a little bit more to my liking because I see a couple of clumps in there. And make sure it's all good. Now, if you want to, sometimes I add a little extra flavoring, like vanilla flavoring to this, but today I'm not. I'm going to pour this into my pan, like so, like that, like so. That's what Tabitha Brown said, like that, like so. I love her. I love her. I love her. And when she does her vegan cooking, some of the stuff I can get into, some of it I can't because I'm allergic to mushrooms. So,
Oh,
yeah. So I have to.
that for you.
Thank you. And Vanna White is at it again. Okay, so once you get your cake poured, kind of shake it so it be level. It becomes level. And then you're going to take your apples and you this side down. Can you all see me from here? I'm trying to make sure. You take your apples and you're going to get close to the edge, but not at the edge, and you're just going to put them down. You're going to go all the way around, maybe like a 1/2 inch apart, and you're just going to place your apples into the cake batter. And one of the reasons I like using milk instead of water It's because the milk gives you a thicker batter, and the apples stand up straighter.
Yes.
Trust me, I have experimented with this. So I'm putting my apples in here.
You want me to put them in for you?
Sure.
Okay.
You can go right ahead in. Okay. I'm gonna let Vanna White take control, take over. She's gonna put some apples in there. And then when we get done, the recipe calls for cinnamon sugar. Now, it's Thanksgiving, y'all. So I'm gonna put my own spin on the cake. Instead of cinnamon sugar, I have some pumpkin pie spice. Yes, I have some pumpkin pie spice that I'm going to put in a sprinkle on top. I mix my pumpkins. Oh, sorry. I mix my pumpkin pie spice with the sugar. It's about a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice to about 2 teaspoons of sugar. And because the pumpkin pie spice is a little bit more pungent than the regular cinnamon, I don't use as much, but it gives a nice flavor. And when she gets done with the apples, excuse me, sorry, I had Dr. Pepper that's coming back on me. When she gets done with the apples going around the cake, look at how I get all fancy.
Doing all kinds of designs over.
Hey, she got it going on over here. Once she gets done with the apples, we're gonna sprinkle this across the top. Then we're gonna put it in the oven at 350 degrees and bake it until done. It'll take about 35, 45 minutes for it to get done.
Can we put them in the middle?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Put some in the middle. Just don't put them too close together. It's going to end up with a soggy cake. You don't want too many apples in your cake. You want to spread them apart about this much. Because if you get too much in there, it's going to be a mess. And all the juice runs to the middle, and the middle be all juicy and janky, and the outside will be done, and you'll be waiting on the middle to cook, and then the outside is just crispy and crunchy, and the inside is like, oh, this is nice and moist. So don't put too many apples too close together. All right.
One there?
Yes, one there. Okay, now I'm going to try to show you this without messing this cake up.
I can put these in the Ziploc bag.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
it's okay.
You can see it pretty good over there, I think.
You can see it over here on TikTok. And there you go. And let me see if I can get it.
Okay, that looks like
there we go.
Pretty good.
If I get out of the light, hold on. Hold on, let me bring it back. Let me try that again. There we go. Okay, can you see it now? Yeah. Hello, Nicole Elena. How are you? Okay, so that is our cake.
Want to put these away?
Sure. Okay. Let me show you. The cranberries have started to gel. I'm gonna bring my pot over here so I can show you. As it cools down, you see how they popped? Can you all see that? You see how they popped?
Starting to gel.
It's gonna gel on its own. You don't have to add any gelatin or fruit pectin or anything to get them to gel. They're going to gel on their own. As it cools down, it starts to gel. So the cooler it gets, the more it will gel. And once it cools, put it in the refrigerator until you're ready to use it. And I promise you, it is awesome. I don't even like cranberry sauce, but this right here, I will eat.
This looks good, everybody.
I will eat. Okay, so I don't have any questions. No questions about your babies?
Everybody's trying to get ready for
Everybody's getting ready for Thanksgiving. I appreciate you all joining me. I know this is a holiday week, and everybody's getting ready, but I could not come on. I made a promise to you all. Let me get out of Vanna White's way.
She keeps her promises.
And I try to keep my promises. So I am here. I'm getting ready for Thanksgiving too. So I'm here to share with you all. What would you recommend for a feeding schedule for a 12-month who just started whole milk? I would recommend that you find vitamins, because if they're on whole milk now and not on breast milk, which has vitamins in it, or formula, which has vitamins in it, I would recommend you check with your pediatrician to find a vitamin supplement for your baby, because at 12 months old, they don't eat enough for them to have all the nutrition and all the vitamins they need daily to continue to grow and thrive.
No,
That's first of all.
Yes.
Then, since I work with a 1-year-old, I feed her breakfast. First thing in the morning, she has a bottle, but she is on toddler formula. There's a toddler formula. So because she has milk enzyme sensitivities, they put her on a toddler formula instead of taking her to whole milk. And she also drinks in recipes. They put almond milk in her recipes instead of the whole milk. So because she has those sensitivities, she drinks a bottle at 7 a.m. when she wakes up. I feed her breakfast after we go out for our morning walk. I feed her breakfast around 9. She takes another bottle around 10:15. She goes down for a nap at 10:30, and then she sleeps from 10:30 to 12:30. We wake up and we have lunch, and then lunch is at between 12:30, 12:35, between 12:35 and 1 o'clock. And then at 2 o'clock, she has another bottle. Again, she is on toddler formula and not on whole milk. And then she has another bottle for a 3:30 nap. She goes down to 3:30, so she has another bottle around 3:15. So she's still drinking about 25 to 30 ounces of milk a day, along with her food, because she's very picky eater. And with her sensitivities, we're mindful of what we feed her. And she doesn't eat a lot. She's like string bean. She's tall and she's hyper. She's on the go. Her metabolism is high, so she's constantly on the go. So that's why we feed her so much with vitamins in it, so it can match her metabolism. Because the food that she eats, the amount of food they eat, like 3 or 4 ounces of food, it's not enough to sustain them. Now, by the time she gets 18 months old, I will give her breakfast, and then have a morning snack, and then have lunch, and then an afternoon snack, and then have dinner, and then probably a bottle before bed. That was when she will be off the toddler milk, but for your 1-year-old, I would definitely do a breakfast snack, dinner. Why am I skipping lunch? Breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner. And give her milk with each of those meals. And if she's hungry in between, give her some more milk. But I would definitely give her milk in between. But also be careful, because milk, sometimes when babies switch over, whole milk can cause constipation, and they can cause their stool to be hard. And when I say hard, it comes out like little pebbles, not like a solid poop, but it comes out in little pebbles, and you think she's been in the playground, playing in the playground, and she got pebbles in her diaper. But yeah, that is what I suggest for your 1-year-old. Okay, that's helpful. Yes, my son eats everything, not a picky eater, thankfully. Yes, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. You can feed him any and everything. And make sure they get plenty of green vegetables. I just tried smoothies. This morning we've had chia seeds, spinach, mango, banana, strawberry, and blueberry. It was basically all the fruits and vegetables in the house that she would eat. So I just threw it all in the blender and put some Greek yogurt in there and some almond milk. And it's almond Greek yogurt. Let me correct that, because it's not regular yogurt. It's almond Greek yogurt and some almond milk. If you're going to use chia seeds with your baby, make sure you soak the chia seeds first, because the chia seeds expand when they get into moisture. Now, if you're doing a a blended drink. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes for the chia seed to expand. And if you pour everything off in there and you pour the chia seeds in there, blend it up, and then give it to your baby, by the time it gets down, you don't want the chia seeds to get stuck, because if they're drinking, it expands, and it does like an egg yolk. The chia seed is like the yolk, and then the white of the egg is kind of like a jelly like. That's what a chia seed does. When you put it in water, it forms this little jelly. It looks like a dot inside of a jelly bowl. So make sure you expand the chia seeds before you put it into uh, the the smoothie, or before you give it to your child in anything. Make sure you expand those chia seeds, because you don't want it to get in their tummies and then it soaks up all the liquid in their stomachs. That's dangerous. It can dehydrate your child. So just be cautious. But I'm just letting you all know. Okay, we had a question in the question box. He loves broccoli and string beans. Yes. Okay. She says, I love your hair. Just not Layla. Oh, thank you. I don't know if you're talking about me or about Sheila with all this gorgeous hair. All this gorgeousness going on over here.
It's a mess, but I'm going to be with the baby tonight,
hey,
so it's all good.
It's all good. Baby ain't gonna complain.
No.
I promise. Hello, Lucretia. How are you? Hi, I am late. Sorry. You're fine. You're perfectly fine. Okay, so now if I don't have any, I'm glad he loves string beans and broccoli.
Yes.
I learned to love broccoli.
I love it too.
I'm trying to think. No, he's probably too young for soy. If he doesn't have any soy, if your 1-year-old doesn't have any soy allergies or anything, what I like to do with broccoli is get some toasted sesame seed oil and some a little bit of soy sauce. Put it in a Ziploc bag, throw some broccoli off in there, shake it up and down so it gets all coated. Put it on a baking sheet and put it in the oven and bake it. It is so yummy. That 2 ingredients on that broccoli. It's roasted vegetables, and I roast them until they get kind of soft. And man, the kids love that. It is so yummy. I love it. And I'll be like, y'all done with that? Yeah. So I'm not gonna tell you I take the kids' food, but if they don't eat it, I'm like, okay, y'all done? All right, I'll eat the rest of this over here in the corner. So, all right, we're gonna find our winners for tonight. Let me grab my notebook. My wrong handy dandy notebook.
Somebody won.
My handy dandy notebook. Let me see. Let me look over here. Last call. Broccoli and what else? Oh, broccoli. Toasted. The toast. Make sure it's the toasted sesame seed oil. Broccoli, toasted sesame seed oil, and some soy sauce. And I usually tasted the soy sauce and the toasted almond, toasted sesame seed oil, and the soy sauce. I taste it, and I use the low sodium. I use the low sodium soy sauce, so it doesn't get too salty.
Baby girl is on her first cold.
Okay. Where you see that at? Here?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I feel so sad.
Hold on. Baby going through her first cold. I feel so sad hearing how congested she is. On the monitor, tips for colds. How long do they normally last?
How old is the baby?
Yeah, that's a good question. How Nicole Elena, how old is your baby? That's the first thing we need to know.
Yes. And Nicole Elena.
Okay. I'm looking through my
10 months old.
10 months old.
Okay.
It just depends. I would definitely make sure if she's congested, try taking her in the shower.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
The steam.
Don't take her in the shower.
In the bathroom. Turn the shower on.
Go in the bathroom, turn the shower on,
Yes.
let the steam come out, and then take her in the bathroom. You can sit on the toilet, bring some toys, whatever.
Yes.
But it helps to get the congestion out. Another thing
Put
is
a towel under so the steam doesn't seep out of the bathroom while you're in there.
yes,
Block it all in.
yes, yes. Because if your closet is next to the bathroom, your clothes is. I'm sorry. But also humidifier.
Yes, definitely.
I have a warm mist humidifier for the wintertime. I have a cold mist humidifier for the summer months. So, and there's also like the Vicks that you can put into the humidifier, but there's a special place to put it. Don't just drop it off in there with the water. You're gonna mess up your machine. There's a special place in your humidifier to put like things like Vicks or essential oils. If you use essential oils with your baby, please check with your pediatrician before you do that. I am not a doctor.
Neither am I.
But I do use essential oils with some of my kids because I go to doctor's appointments with the parents and I ask because I know personally I have allergies and they help me.
Yes.
I put some essential oils on my chest because I was having a coughing fit. This allergy season here is bad. She was running eyes and I was coughing fits. It's bad here in Austin. So we both were like, okay, you got some drops? Okay, you got some stuff to go. I just rubbed something on my chest. Okay, let me go get some water. I am all about home remedies.
Yes,
natural, all natural. So let me put this on here, IG. But the humidifier also, my sister, her son had asthma.
And me.
And the doctor, because he was little, the doctor told her to get like the baby bottle nipple and just kind of pat his back with it. It kind of has like a little suction to it, and it kind of breaks up the congestion in your chest, and on the back and in the chest. So you can do that. That's natural.
And do some massage.
Yes, massage.
Do some massage on the chest and on the back.
And on the back, and you can kind of pat it like you're burping your child. Yes. It kind of helps to break it up.
It works.
Yes, trust us. We've been doing this with babies for a long time. Okay, so
somebody with bronchitis, I think, or baby.
Tips for 5-month-old with bronchitis. I feel so helpful. Okay, antibiotics. First of all, go to the doctor and get some antibiotics.
For sure.
And with the bronchitis, the steam, everything that we just said, it'll work. Cold bronchitis is all in this. It's all up in here. It all works. It all works. Thank you so much for your tips. You got me past some hard times. 8 months and thriving. All right. Yes. Okay. I'm trying to read her name. Hold on. Let me scoot up. Laced up boy mom. Okay.
Oh, I like that.
I like that too. Okay. I'm looking for my names to see who are winners. Let's see. I found one. Because Miss Sheila's gonna have to go in a minute. I don't have to work tonight. Yeah, I do. Okay, sorry. Helpful. What types of essential oils are helpful? Okay. Again, Jessica, go to your doctor and get this approved by him. Please hear me clearly. I am not a doctor. I am not prescribing anything. I am telling you what the things that I have used with children that work. RC oil, the letter R, the letter C, oil. It has eucalyptus, peppermint.
All that works.
I think it's clove and something. It's like 4 or 5 different oils. But I rub it. I dilute it with some olive oil. And it just takes like a drop or two. And I take a drop or two of that and about 5 drops of olive oil. And I rub it on my chest. And I haven't coughed once. When I few weeks ago when I lost my voice.
Oh, she was bad off.
That's when I put all that stuff on my chest, and I did a hot toddy. If y'all know what that is, don't get a hot toddy.
To the baby.
Thank you. I was going to say, do not do that to that baby. That strike that from the list. Right. If you're an adult and you have allergies that bad, good. Okay, so eucalyptus. I like the eucalyptus. I like lavender oils that I use. I use peppermint oil.
Peppermint oil.
Sage
great.
is good too, and cloves is good. Thieves. What is the name of the company? Young Living.
Young Living is a good one.
Young Living sells this oil called Thieves, and it has some of the same oils that the RC has in it, but it's a different thing. But Thieves kind of rid your house of germs and bacteria and all that other stuff. It's supposed to be the shield of colds and things. And let's see, what else do I use? What else do I have in there? I'm trying to think of what I have in my. I think that's it. Oh, orange and lemon. I like lemon and lavender.
Yes.
But I use the lemon and lavender together in the spring because it gives like a fresh, bright
and it's really calming. With the lavender, it's very calming.
Very calming. So if your child, even in the summertime, if I'm going to put, I'll put lavender in my cold mist humidifier because it helps with peaceful sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So just saying. Anything to help teething pain. The cold teething toys confuse him.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's just going to be a toughie. You can, if you're doing breast milk, you can freeze some of the breast milk, let them suck on the breast milk, bite on it. The cold toys, a cold rag, put in the freezer. Sometimes they don't feel like holding those toys, but they will hold onto a rag or a washcloth. Let them bite down on it and just soothe them as much as you can. It will pass.
Also, the silicone feeders, the silicone or the mesh feeders, they look like a little ring pop. Maybe I'm too old, y'all too young to know about a ring pop. Let me turn this way. There we go. But if you put like banana, put it in the freezer or strawberry or whatever, they can hold onto the handle without holding on to the cold part. And they can chew on it. And it's a good way of them eating while
and it takes their mind off of some of the pain.
Yes, it takes their mind off. The coldness helps to numb their gums. It's a good way to get some food in them while they are refusing to eat because their gums are hurting. I have a video on that. If you look on my page on Instagram and on Facebook, my Ask Nanny page on Facebook, and yes, chamomile. Thank you, Lucretia.
Yes,
chamomile. See, we got nannies and newborn care specialists all over the place. Thank you, Lucretia. See, I tell you, we work as a tribe. If I don't know, I got some other people that'll chime in and tell you things that I forget.
That also helps with constipation.
Yes.
Chamomile.
Chamomile helps with sleeping.
Yes.
It helps with
I use it every day.
Hello. On a regular basis. Okay, so let me hurry up because it's almost 8:30 and Sheila has got to go.
This is so fun.
Yes, I'm gonna have her on here regularly. Hopefully,
I'll be back.
She'll be back after the holidays. Okay, let's see who won. I have one person over on Instagram. Let me see.
Ooh, we got some winners. We got some winners.
I'm writing down your name so I won't forget. Let's see. Ooh. There we go. One 8 1 9 6. Yeah, killing me with these numbers. So I'm trying to see who has won our giveaway tonight.
There was one over there, but I think you got it.
Yeah,
right? Okay.
I got it. Okay, so we have 3 winners. Yes, we have 3 winners. Okay, so Nicole Elena from IG, the color was green. Nicole Elena got it. Sean Wigington on TikTok, and Eli or Ellie 181906. Congratulations to the winners! Yay! Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you all joining us. We got to go get this cake in the oven
too. And I appreciate Angela having me here. It's so much fun, you guys. So much fun.
Yes, we're having fun. I love the cooking and conversation.
Yes.
Why? Because cooking is one of my passions. Children is my passion. Those are my 2 biggest passions.
Babies are my life.
Nicole said, "Woohoo! Been watching for so long. This is my first win. Awesome. You know, your chances are 1 in 8 in getting it. I mean, you know, this is your 8th week watching. You got it. Yes. Thank you all for joining me, for following me, and for the likes. If you haven't liked tonight's show or broadcast, please double tap the screen on TikTok. Hit the like button over here on Instagram and on Facebook and YouTube. Hit the like button. Show me some love. Show her some love. Yes. Show Vanna White some love. Yes. So I appreciate you all coming. Please follow me. Hit the plus button. Follow me on TikTok, on IG, Facebook, and YouTube. Now we gotta go, y'all, because she gotta go to work, and I gotta go get this cake in the oven and box up, get this cranberry sauce in, moving along so it can, gel and do all these things, because if you leave it out too long, we don't have a mess on our hands. We don't want that. No. So we will see you all next time on Sunday. I will see you on Sunday at. Oh, she's gonna be here.
I'll be here on Sunday.
Okay, you're gonna be here at 3 o'clock.
Oh yeah, probably around. I should come around that time.
Okay, so we'll see y'all Sunday for another episode. I don't know what we're cooking, but we're Sunday. We'll see you for another episode of Cooking and Conversation. Yeah. So you all have a great week. Have a blessed Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Have a thankful Thanksgiving. Check on your loved ones. Check on the ones that you haven't heard from in a while. It's the holidays, and this is a time of grief for a lot of people.
It is.
So please check on them and extend them some grace, because you don't know what they're going through.
And a smile and a telephone call doesn't cost you anything.
Doesn't cost you a thing. Good night, Lucretia. Happy Thanksgiving to you,
Happy
too.
Thanksgiving, everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. We'll see you all after the holidays. Yes. See you all later.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, let's get out of here.